Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Nancy P. Karibu sana, and I hope you're going to watch this video up to the end. Please do that. Oh, what a fun. 2018 is gone, just like 2017 and 2016. This year could have been a very unsuccessful year for you. Very successful, very smooth, rough. All in all, we can agree that it has been a learning lesson for all of us. For me, it was an eventful year. I have learned quite a number of things that I'm going to share with you. I hope that you're going to learn a few things by the end of this video. Even though you don't learn a few things, I hope I entertain you. Lesson that I've learned, number one, is power of words. You're used to hearing power of words. Words form sentences and phrases and things. If you remember in Genesis chapter 1, God says, "Let there be," and there was. So if God created us in his own image and likeness, that makes our words powerful. Words express how we feel in a way that the other person can understand. In the book of Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21, it says, "The tongue can bring life or death, and those who love to talk will reap from the consequences." Chunga hii kitu. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 12. "It is foolish to belittle your neighbor. A person with good sense make your words expensive." Proverbs chapter 16 verse 24. "Kind words are like honey, sweet for the soul and healthy for the body." Be very careful with your words. I think I've said enough about words. The second thing I have learned this year is listening. When you listen to understand. There's a difference between listening and hearing. It's very important for you to listen to people. Give them your undivided attention. Don't interrupt their sentences. Be present. And you'll be surprised, people will actually enjoy talking to you more. Listen beyond the makeup, beyond the physical appearance, beyond what a person has worn, beyond that class you have put someone. When you listen to people, you will understand that they are only human like you are. Kama unatakanga kusikizwa, pia we skiza. Sometimes I may say I will listen, and then it gets to a point where when you talk, they are not listening, and you're like, "See, I was listening to you, why aren't you listening to me?" Always listen, because you want to be a good listener for yourself. You learn a lot by listening and observing, kuangalia. When you listen and you observe with your mouth shut, you can figure things out, you know. The third thing I have learned through 2018 is be kind. Some people are just so mean. Not all, but some people are just so mean, and you're like, "Guy, we kuna tu kwa tu na characters mbaya." Pia mimi najua naweza kuwa na tu characters twenye hatuingiani vizuri. When I started listening to people more and I started observing people more, I came to understand that people are a reflection of who they are from the inside. If you're mean, you always see mean people. If you're kind, you always see a kindness even in that mean person. You know, it's very hard to be kind. Kwanza to arrogant people. Some people can reach you up. So if you know you won't be kind, just walk away. Number 4, be grateful. As long as uko na nguo zinakuficha uchi. Kama unaenda choo, sema asanti cause umekula. Kuna mtu hana hiyo food. If you have food, if you have clothing, if you have shelter, and how can I forget if you have life? If you're looking at me right now, I think you have more than enough to thank God for. Appreciate your parents. Appreciate your parents when they are alive. Appreciate people when they are alive, like in general. Because when they are gone, they are gone. Be grateful for the people around you and the things that are around you. Sometimes we get caught up in looking at people's lives and get dissolved in that to a point where you can see what you have. Thank God for everything. Lesson number 5 is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. But how do I fear the Lord? How? You fear the Lord by knowing him. And how do you know him? By reading his word. In the beginning, there was word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. I am pretty sure I've said it right. And you get to understand the nature of God in his word. How do you read the Bible? You can buy guides from bookshops. One that I know of is Daily Bread. It's scheduled for a whole year. At least that makes you read the Bible daily. You can do it in the morning, anytime. Some people read the Bible like this. Today I'm reading the Bible. We should always study the word of God genuinely. Not reading, studying. It gets very interesting. Trust me. Don't listen to people saying reading the word of God or doing godly stuff is stupid. You look like you're foolish. The fact that you have come is because of God. Okay? Let me go to point number 6. Na kuna kimbuzi hapa kina sound. Forgive others and forgive yourself too. In the Lord's Prayer we say, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And if you do not forgive others, how do you expect God to forgive you? Forgive yourself. Sometimes you may have done things that are considered to be very bad by the society, by people, by even the person you wronged. Maybe you said sorry, maybe you didn't. Make a point to say sorry, because forgiveness is very nice. Forgiveness heals wounds. Once you apologize to someone and then they still act like you owe them something, Ebu, just let go. Forgive yourself. Lesson number 7 is don't sweat the small stuff. They are all small stuff. And last but not least, number 8, do unto others what you would like them to do to you. If you like to be listened to, listen. If you like to be forgiven, forgive others. That's like the golden rule. Kama unapenda kupendwa, pendana. Na pia kama utaki kusweat small stuff, usifanye watu wa sweat small stuff. Sawa? Know what you want and go for it. Why should you die with that book in you simply because everyone is doing it? Usisikize makelele za chura. Start and be disciplined and consistent, and that's it. Thank you for those who have been supporting me. Please do subscribe, by the way, if you have not yet subscribed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. Happy New Year, and I hope during 2019 you're going to have a good time.